Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you don't know me, I'm Lauren Renee and I love doing lifestyle, travel and fashion videos, and this is a big lifestyle slash fashion, furniture fashion video that I really have been longing to show you. So I wanted to detail everything in my room, how I've curated it, because that's how you say it, how I've curated my room and how I hope to continue curating it. The last little pieces I want to put together. I wanted to detail how I thought I have achieved and am still achieving a quiet luxury, that it girl kind of room. That's my kind of vibe that I'm going for. There's lots of hand movements right now and lots of hand movements of me in the mirror. Anyway, I have loved tailoring my room. I've loved everything that's gone into it. It just makes me feel so good about myself and it makes me feel creative inside it and makes me feel warm and cozy and my best self. And I wanted to show you how you could potentially achieve that through how I've done it. I thought I would take you around the room on a little round the world of my bedroom and detailing what I love, why I got the pieces, what I thought about the space, and what's next. Whether or not I don't like something, which I actually don't think I love everything in this room. I think there's just not so much pieces that I don't like, there's aspects that I don't like and know already what I want to improve for it. So let's take a little stroll around my bedroom. First up, if you've seen my channel before, you would know this corner very well. I probably do most of my filming over this side of my bedroom, especially because this is probably what was my main feature of my bedroom for quite a long time, and an area that I could film in front of and feel comfortable showing the world, because other areas of my room at the point of filming on YouTube wasn't done yet and I was like, that's not the vibe. Starting from here, I collected this piece early in 2023. It is an antique dresser. It is absolutely stunning. I love antiques. I love them to a point though that they're not overbearing the entire room. So a room covered in antiques, which I maybe have quite a few, but they've got to be tasteful. So I needed some extra storage in my bedroom. I've got some inbuilt cupboards, but it wasn't enough for my wardrobe, so I needed this big one. I found it on Facebook Marketplace. Honestly, Facebook Marketplace is your best friend. I find so many good things on Facebook Marketplace that are beautiful that people just don't want anymore, and so they're selling them, but it's almost like store worthy, if not worth way more than people are selling it for. I will actually get to something later about that. I absolutely loved it. It's got all these like antique handles that are a little bit mishmashed, like this one down the bottom doesn't actually have a back base, like some of them are twisted around the other way. It's got a bit of character. It's got beautiful detailing in the wood and staining, which I absolutely adored, and it's great for storing everything. I have lots of clothes in here and other little bits and bobs. It even came with a cute little key that I can lock these top two drawers with, which yeah, I should probably do while I go on holiday. Hey, I can put my valuables in there, not that it's just kind of like a cute idea. Anyway, on top of the dresser, I wanted something light so that it wasn't really dark above my head. So I popped up my Celine Paris bag, which is actually storing my Celine basket bag. I think I've detailed that in another video, like I did an unboxing of it a while ago. I'll link that in the bio. But I love the bag. I think like the display bag, the carry bag of the bag. So I thought it was absolutely beautiful, and I constantly want to feature it because not only do I want to protect my Celine basket bag, but it's also too big to be stored anywhere else safely without crumpling it. So this is the kind of space that I put it up, and I love filming in front of it because everyone gets to see Celine, and it's kind of like, oh, I'm filming in front of a Celine bag, what's in there? Anyway, so I thought that was nice. And then some little details I got up here. I read quite a bit. If you saw my 2024 goals video, you'd know that I'm trying to read 2 books a quarter. So I've got a few up here, a few oldies and a few new ones. And I've got it with this new antique little globe bookend, which I've got one up here and one in another area of the room I'll get to, which I just thought was gorgeous. They were so cute. I loved them. They spun perfectly. I'll show you a close-up of the other one, and I just absolutely fell in love with it. I've also got a little IKEA candle holder and candle. This candle holder is just from IKEA. Super easy, super like oldie-timey, it's not retro. Retro I think is more like the 90s. Antique is probably like that time period beforehand. So I've got that there next to a gorgeous photo of me and two of my friends, Bernie and Adara. And if you're watching, I love you. You're so cute. And I love this photo. I would love to put up more photos of my friends because I've got a few printed out. I've got all my girlfriends, but I've just got to figure out where I want to put those, whether or not it suits this space, or like they can go on the wall like near my door, because it would be cute to have like 3 going down. So we can have a look at that later, but I'm just spinning entirely around. I thought it was really cute, and I love that it's in this really sleek silver frame. I thought something that's not antique, it's not modern, it's just classic and simple, and I thought it was absolutely divine. So that is my dresser. Moving across to my most recent purchase, it's my new mirror. You know that probably in a couple of my videos I'm going, oh my god, look at my mirror, oh my god, look at my mirror, and I do think I have an unboxing of it coming up, whether or not I post this after that video or that video beforehand, whatever. So beforehand, if you saw my old videos, I just had an IKEA mirror that was probably 1/3 the size of this. So it was standing in this spot, and there was a lot of white from the wall, and I was like, that's so much waste of the wall that I could have a giant mirror. I've always wanted a bigger mirror because I like taking selfies of my outfits, so it made sense. And I thought it was absolutely gorgeous. I didn't mind at first. I thought, I'm not going to have the black framing to it. I thought it was only that and available. I was like, maybe I can paint it silver so it's not so harsh. But when I think about the black frame, I think about what other details of black I've got in this room. It's very minor, and I thought it was absolutely fine to have it. Like, it's not that big of a deal. When you're looking at the mirror, you're not really noticing that it has a big black frame, or even, sorry, a very thin black frame. So I loved it. I love how tall it is because I am quite tall. I am 5'10", so I wanted something that I could feel like I could be in the mirror and have lots of room to stand in it, because sometimes I'm in a mirror and I'm doing squatting down and I'm just like, trying to even see. But this, I can move all the way in front of it. I can't even reach the top with my head. It's amazing. I can see so much of the floor before it even hits my feet. So that's absolutely great, and I fell in love with it. So that has been a big purchase, and I got it on sale. So score. It was like $900 down to $330 Australian, with delivery. So with delivery to my front door, and then I put it in here. Anyway, so let's move across to the next section. So in this section, I'm going to have to sit on the bed right in front of it, but is my first bedside tables side. This is on the left hand side, obviously. I've got these IKEA bedside tables which are just open. These were actually in the bedroom before I moved in, so they are my housemates, but just easier to keep them. So that's really simple. I do actually have an IKEA bedside table at home, which I really like, but it's also got a little bit of that antique style. So I'm thinking whether or not I want to get something more simple in the future, but I love these. These are very easy to deal with. And the white, obviously, again, like with my Celine bag or carry bag, there's a hair. It's really easy. Anyway, I can't remember what I was saying because I paused for the tram to go past. Anyway, underneath, I've just got a little silver bin. You can't see that, but it's just a little bin to have in my bedroom. Inside, I've got the current book that I'm reading, which is a Dan Brown book. If you know Angels and Demons, that movie, or what's the other one? The second one has got Ewan McGregor in it, and the main guy's Tom Hanks in the movie, but I like a few of these. I've also got some, there was a hair tie. I have also got some antique, see, more antique stuff, oh my god. Little Vogue pattern packs, which I am thinking of about putting above my bed. So I've got to figure out how I want to display it. I might try and do a little bit of playing around, because they will need to go in frames. So they're just sitting under there at the moment. On top of it, I've got my black fig and guava candle, which is actually a crackle candle. I got that for Christmas. I love crackle candles. I love the noise they give, and it gives us like a cute little vibe, and it smells absolutely great, amazing. And I liked that it's really simple and elegant. Behind that, I've got a picture frame. Again, it's a simple silver one. It's actually slightly different to my silver one with my photo. People are screeching. But I kind of liked how they're silver, but they're slightly different. Each one's slightly different. Inside it, I've actually got a painting of Paris, which more specifically, it is a painting of the Notre Dame, and what river goes along there? I can't remember. Please, if you know, comment below what river it is. It goes along past the Notre Dame, and it's got a little bit of the markets that are along the other side of that river. I can remember it, I just can't remember the name. Gosh. So that's there. I actually got that when I went traveling around Paris when I was 20. Was I 19? No, I was 20. I was just 20. And next to that, I've got my first of two IKEA lamps. So simple. IKEA has great stuff. Honestly, you can get stuff on Marketplace, get stuff on IKEA, get things for sale, and still create a room that is that chicness, that is that old money vibes, that's still simplistic and timely, that quiet luxury. Because it's very quiet luxury, because it's not even luxury. We love it. So it's a great one. Again, a silver tone. It's got this gorgeous lampshade that's really simple. Oh, it's a bit wobbly. And I like the fact that it has a dangly point to turn it on and turn it off. Oh. The top is a bit loose on that one for some reason, so I'll have to fix that. But that is the first... You're going to stop knocking? That is the first side of my bed. Now let's talk about this bed. My bed is absolutely gorgeous. I got it in 2021. I was dying for more storage and dying for something that, again, was quiet luxury and simple. I loved this fabric grey bed. I envisioned it. I found it on Pinterest. I was like, I love that and I need that. The first iteration I found actually had a few more pleats in the top back or in the bed head. But when I found this one with my dad, because we went shopping for a few, we found this one on sale and it perfectly hit everything. It was that gorgeous light grey that's really simple, and you can build it up with other things because beds can be quite overpowering if you get them quite dark. I'd rather get a paler coloured bed and then build it up with darker tones so that I have that opportunity to take those darker tones away and lighten it up as I see. That's why I always have a very pale bedspread on. So absolutely love it, and it's also got storage built underneath, so I can actually lift up the bottom of the bed with, I think they're almost like car boot springs, and store a whole lot of stuff underneath there. Go check out all my cleaning storage videos. I'm not going to open it up right now, but I open it up all the time in there, and you can see what's under there. I did a clean out recently, so if you're into clean out videos, I've definitely got one of those. What I am not loving about my bed at the moment is probably my main issue or dislike about my bedroom left to go. So it's obviously putting picture frames above it, figuring out that, something that's still light enough and not domineering of the room, because once you start putting things up in a smaller room, it can start feeling quite small. That was why I also got the mirror up, to try and make the room feel bigger. So that's that one. The main one is my bedspread. I have been stuck with the same sheets for so long, and I'm trying to find a way to display pillows beautifully. I'm probably going to get rid of these two front white ones and get bigger, more solid ones that you chop, people like chop it there, and some nicer bedspreads, because I'm pretty sure this was also just from IKEA. When I was moving, I was like, I just need a couple bedspreads, they're cheap, chuck them on. So I want some really good ones so that this will have just the main pillows that you sleep on, and then some really nice, big, chunky ones that you can chop. Not too many more. My partner will get so annoyed. He's going to get so annoyed if I add too many more pillows. So deducting those two out and adding cute ones. Maybe a cute little one in front. That'd be nice. Like a long one. I have a long one, but it's ugly. But it's not nice. Anyway, let's jump over to this side in a closer view for you. So I'm just going to film of the area and not worry about me sitting over there for this one. It's too awkward for me to get in there. So I've got the bedside table again. This time it is rotated just because it was easier to get in that side, and also that way I can kind of hide the power points. Down by the side there you can see all the power points here. This is an area that I want to clean. It all is bundled together, but I want it to be bundled together up and in the bedside table. You're going to focus on my hand if I do that too much. So that's an area I want to fix because when you walk in you kind of see that, so I want that to be gone. I've got my light again, gorgeous. I love that these two are matching. And then I've also got the a couple more books, which is Emma and the Winnie the Pooh and Anne of the Green Gables. Absolutely gorgeous. I love those beside my bed, giving good vibes. And then again, I've got the, let's do that. There you can see, I've got the other bookend, which is the other globe bookend. I loved it. I loved that my two bedside tables were slightly different, adding a bit of texture here and there, and I didn't want them copy-paste. That's what I like about this room. Everything is complementary. Nothing is the exact same, other than probably my two pillows. Like copy-paste, everything is complementary, like luxury. It's what's the word? It's put together, it is mashed together in a gorgeous way that is, that quite luxury. So let's go to the final area of my bedroom. Last but not least is this corner of my bedroom. So this is the main entrance to my bedroom. I've got my sliding door behind me. Next to me I've got my sliding cupboards. I'm not going to tap them because they like to wobble and make noise. But here is probably the piece de resistance of my bedroom. It is my brand new desk, built by my boyfriend and designed by him. Recently we went on, actually not recently, back in November we went on a little holiday together and I filmed it all. It was to the Yarra Valley in an eco retreat and loved it, absolutely loved it. It was amazing. But I'd been speaking about how I had this big white thing that was like 3 drawers. It was just a mini chest of drawers, or a dresser you would call, and I really didn't like it. I sat here occasionally to do work and I obviously couldn't put my knees under it, and it was just being really bad for my back. And I always said, I want to get a cute little antique desk, and I was looking for desks and I couldn't find what I wanted. So when we actually went to an antique store and I found an adorable little clock that I bought for, it's a gold clock that's not in here, it's in the lounge room. I bought for $35, which was actually on sale online and at other stores for $500, so we love that for me. We ended up finding this down here, which is a sewing desk base. It is pretty sure, is it cast iron or something? I can't remember, and if he watches this he's gonna be like, it's this, blah 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 blah. I can already hear. It's got a gorgeous, metal and spinning wheel. It's got the base where you can press on it and actually spin the wheel down there. I'm sure if you can see that. I'll do a big film of everything. And then he designed and built the entire top out of Tasmanian wood. He put the wood all together. He not planing it. I can't remember what it's called when you curve the edges. I can't remember, but he stained it all. He designed an entire drawer for it. He called me a million times going, what's your leg height? He was like, do you want this? Do you want that on it? Blah, 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 blah. And I absolutely fell in love with it. I have a whole lot of junk in here at the moment because I'm going on holiday, so it's all just mushed in there until I can put it in my suitcase, but it's so much fun. I plan for this to have jewellery boxes that display all the jewellery and all that in there, but it's so simple, so easy, and we're actually looking for the final touch to this, which is a antique handle to go with the base, or to match the base somewhat, but I kind of want it antique-y and with texture like the handles to my dresser. So I absolutely fell in love with it, and before I got it, I was planning what I wanted on top of it. I unboxed recently this little round mirror. I thought it would be perfect if I had the opportunity to sit down with you guys and film in this corner, do my makeup or anything while I talk to you, and I can only be myself. So I bought this easy little mirror from IKEA. I got my visionary diary or journal that I like to journal. I either do that in my bed or here. And it's got all my mirror, my vision board, my mirror board. And then I've also moved my perfumes, which are up on my dresser, over to here because there's more space over here. That's less clutter up there. They're so easy to grab on my way out the door when I'm going to work or just going out. So I've got them here, and I've also popped my Jisoo hair oil in here as well, just so that, you know, it's good to keep your perfumes in your bedroom rather than your bathroom, I have learnt, because your bathroom is constantly changing temperatures with the heat, and then back to cold, and that ends up to changing the smell and the aroma of your perfumes or aftershaves. So it's better to keep your perfumes and aftershaves in a room that keeps more of a consistent temperature. And I've just got my hair oil in here because it looks pretty. I am getting another hair oil that I will be using more often, that I'll store in my bathroom. So I just kind of left it there. And that's kind of all that's really going to happen on this desk. I don't want too much clutter here. It's going to be a lot if I'm walking in. There's a whole lot of stuff there. On occasion, I like to buy flowers and pop them here because it's just a bit more vibrance. But that's not too often. Like, I think I bought flowers for the first time and put them on here when I first got it because I really wanted to dress it up and make it all adorable. On top of this, actually, is this little matching stool. So my sister got me an IKEA stool years ago to go under a different desk because I needed a shorter one for when I was painting. I may have actually shown you at one point when I was back living in my parents' house. So we gave this to my boyfriend because I was like, oh, can we stain the original top and have it match the desk? I've got a cushiony thing that it can go on top of, that can go on top of it for when I'm actually sitting for a while and don't want us all bum. So he ended up getting rid of the original and creating a new head or top seating spot to this IKEA stool out of the same Tasmanian wood or Tasmanian oak as the desk. So it is fully matching. It is absolutely gorgeous. I'm in love with it. It's just to die for. So this is the piece de resistance. So yeah. So that is the full tour of my current quite luxury it girl bedroom. I hope you took any lessons learnt, any way that you could implement some antique stuff, whether it be on Facebook Marketplace, buying it at IKEA and pairing it with different things, putting little cute books here and there and keeping things simple and decluttered. I absolutely love the entire of this room. Obviously, as detailed, I have a few things to fix up before it is complete, and please make sure to like and subscribe because I obviously will do lots of weekly vlogs to update you on any updates to this bedroom. So I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all again soon. Love you, bye!